broadcast for shooters, hunters, and gun enthusiasts. This is the Firearms Radio Network.
All right, hey guys, Hank with Firearms Radio Network. I'm here with Jason Schauble from SilencerCo today. Jason's going to run us through some of the new product offerings for 2015. Jason, thanks for taking some time with us.
Thanks for having me. So the first thing we have here is the Salvo 12. The Salvo 12 is the world's first commercially viable shotgun silencer, and what I mean by that is it's not a specific solution for a specific gun. So people have silenced shotguns before, but they made a custom solution. This solution, our design parameters were, I wanted to work on all guns, inertia, driven, pump action, semi-auto, and I wanted to be able to work with all ammo. We achieved that. We pretty much got like 95%, right? We can't use over 1550 feet per second in terms of velocity. We can't use 3.5-inch shells, but otherwise, we have tested this with every semi-auto, every inertia driven, every pump action, and it works flawlessly. What it is it's a 12-inch can. What you're looking at right now is the 10-inch version. It's a 12-inch can. You'll get 137 decibels with 7.5 shot, but it's also modular. By using rod kits, you can take it down to 10 inches, 8 inches, and 6 inches, and accept trade-offs between sound and then length and weight. So the 12-inch version is about 30 ounces, and then you go down from there. So that's how it looks on the end of the shotgun. It attaches via a choke mount. So that any barrel that's threaded for chokes, you can thread this in, and this collar allows you to index the flat sight plane at the top of the can. So that's the Salvo. We've shot tens of thousands of rounds through these. They don't get hot like a centerfire rifle can. They have these threaded rods on the bottom. There's little threads, and then there's 9 non-threaded rods in the middle. And so when I say a rod kit to change the overall length, what I'm doing is actually changing out those rods. Those rods in the middle are super important because the shot actually it helps the wad not open up. The problem people have had with shotguns is the minute it gets inside the can, all of the balls go everywhere and no one knows what's going to happen, right? So with this, it allows that the wad to work. Anything that has a wadded shot will ride on these rails and then come out the can. Okay. We make these in improved cylinder, modified, improved modified, and full. So across a bunch of different varieties of shotguns. There's a ton of chokes out there, but we cover most of that market.
Okay. What type of MSRP is on it?
So this is a $1,400 MSRP can, and we've shipped over 4,000 of them in the fourth quarter of last year.
Very nice.
So this is kind of we've hunted a duck, goose, turkey, dove. So we've kind of used it across all of its use cases, and we have really short versions that we've used down at as small as 10-inch barrels. Guys, we have law enforcement agencies looking at it for breaching purposes and things like that.
Slugs?
You can do slugs as long as there's a wad. Okay. You can do the breaching charges, the powder charges guys use in the military.
Okay. And what type of decibel ratings or reduction?
You're getting down to 137, so you're coming from 165 is usually your average output without a silencer. It's taking it down to like 137 with a 12-inch with 7.5 shot, and then it kind of goes down from there. What you got to realize is, what I usually run for dove hunting is like an 8-inch on a 18-inch barrel, so that gives me an overall length of 26. But when I'm shooting up and away, it's not hearing safe at the muzzle, but it's hearing safe at the ear, which is what I'm worried about. I can have an enjoyable hunting experience with everybody around me, being able to have a conversation, not blowing out my ears, whether I'm in a duck blind or I'm out dove hunting, because all that sound's going up and away.
Right. Okay. Fantastic. And then you've got another rifle can to show us,
Another
right?
new product this year is, we have the 7.62 market has really been a growth market for us. It used to be rimfire was about half the market. Now the rimfire is more like a third of the market, and about a third of the market is centerfire rifle silencers. So, and most customers are buying, just like they're buying 45s and running 9 and 10 millimeter and 3.7 SIG and all 9 millimeter through it, sub-caliber. They're doing the same thing with rifles. The market for 5.56 silencers has slowed, as guys are buying 7.62 silencers so they can run 5.56, 300 blackouts, 6.8, and 7.62, and all the way up to magnums through it. Winchester short mag. They want to buy one can, make it as versatile as possible.
Absolutely.
So based upon that trend in the market that we've seen, we already had some very strong offerings, quiet, durable, reliable, but we came out with one that was super light. It's 14 ounces, it's a titanium can, but it's also full auto rated. and it's the quietest can we make and the shortest. It's got an anchor brake on the end, so it allows it to reduce recoil. You can fire everything from 5.56 or even down as far as 5.7 all the way up to 300 Win minute. And it's full auto rated up to 308. It also has a direct thread mount, and in the box comes a quick detach mount and a muzzle brake. So everything the guy needs in the box, whether to mount it to a hunting rifle or to mount it to an AR, it's kind of the crossover. In the past, we had kind of said our harvester is for bolt guns and for hunting, our Saker is for, you know, all the AR enthusiasts. Now we kind of made a crossover can that is strong enough to do both, and it's $1,100 MSRP.
Okay, that was my next question. Wow, that is light.
And that's been selling very well at this show because it's full auto rated, because it's the lightest, smallest, shortest, and quietest in its class.
Jason, thanks for taking the time to show us the products today. Appreciate it.
This has been a production of the Firearms Radio Network. You can find more information at firearmsradio.tv.